Hello, everyone. Welcome to Development Palates. I am Aaron Loomis. With me today is Seth Geis. How you doing, Seth?
Doing well, man. Doing really well.
So today we are talking about the HVC 500 years anniversary. This cigar is, I'll refer to you, Seth, naming council. Is it a Toro 5.87 by 52? What is it?
I think it's a Cananazo, technically speaking.
Okay, okay.
Mostly
Uh,
Toro, though.
Comes out of the Taps factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Nicaraguan Corojo 99. Binders from Nicaragua. Filler is Nicaraguan Corojo 99 and Criollo 98. It is blended by Rainier Lorenzo. Price point is $10.60, and the cigar was released in October of 2019. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
When I first smoked these in November of last year, obviously, I was like, man, they're not ready yet, but these have potential.
Mm-hmm.
And they have been getting better and better. And I am sold on this, and I know that they're going to age wonderfully. I think it's a really good blend. It's complex. I was getting bread notes, and there were spices and earth, and it was just really lovely. Great construction. I was just incredibly pleased with the cigar from beginning to end. I just thought it was really lovely. I mean, you could say it didn't have a lot of transitioning, but it was just good, complex flavors with depth. What about?
Right. For me, the cigar started with a full combination like cedar, mustiness, and baking spice. Baking spice kind of quickly transitioned to black pepper. Second, third saw the pepper leave and a toasted note join the cedar. Final third saw the toasted note transition to char, and then some dry earth joined in. The burn was an issue for me in the second half of the cigar. It went out a few times, had to do some relights, so that probably didn't help the flavor profile at all. But I thought the cigar started with a nice profile. I thought it was had a Cuban profile, had some of that nice wood, um, kind of slight saltiness kind of thing.
Yeah,
That
man.
that kind of Cuban profile. So I was like, and that's Rainier's background. So I was like, I was very excited to see him like almost being able to replicate some of that kind of Cuban profile with Aganorsa tobacco. So I was on a good start. The black pepper was a little bit different than a normal Cuban profile. At least the volume of it. But I was okay with that, how that was working out. But the second, third kind of transition to an average experience, and that kind of continued on the rest of the way. I really liked that first third. I was hoping that would kind of keep going on. So I don't know if the burn kind of played into that and kind of knocked that out. But I do want to revisit it. As with your sample of having really good construction, I wouldn't be able to like experience that, see how the profile kind of transitions on along that road. But it has me eager to try it again, although I didn't have that great of an experience with this one. But the initial flavor profile did kind of intrigue me there. So, he puts out really good blends, so I'd expect this to be that. I think the one that I got had a construction issue, and that just didn't work out well for it. So I think it's definitely one to give a try. Let's get into the scores.
I got some aging for
All
you.
right, perfect. In the scores, you started out with the 8.23. I gave it a 5.55. So how do you think that 8.23 matched up with your experience?
I didn't think it'd be that high, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going with that. So no, I thought it was. I thought Raynor does a really good job with his special editions, his limited editions, until he took broadleaf mainstream, then it went downhill. But it's a cigar that smokes well now. It's going to age really well. It's complex. I don't feel like the flavors are too in your face.
Right.
But there's stuff definitely going on. It's just I really like the cigar. My only issue is on all the samples I had. Whenever I take the bands off, some of I ripped the wrapper. I think they just my box. It's the Chica was using a little too much glue,
Right.
which happens.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I liked it. What about you, man?
Yeah, my 5.55 matches up well. I mean, it was above average flavor profile. It was just so construction that kind of dragged things down for me. So it was an unfortunate situation. But how it started, I was definitely in on it. So I have to go back to it because I want to experience what you experienced. Because I think if that would go on throughout the whole cigar, we'd be looking at a really good cigar. So
I think
yeah.
June would score it high too.
Yeah.
John would either be like up in the sevens or he'd be in the fives. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know with that Canadian.
Yep. Exactly. All right, if you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.